My love, there's only you in my life, the only thing that's right.
How I knew that Pearl was the one is that my father had met Pearl and he was very impressed with her. And he said that, Emery, if I were getting married, Pearl would be my choice. I had great respect for my father's insight and wisdom. And after he indicated that Pearl would be his choice because of her character and what he knew of her background, we knew that she was highly committed to Christ, very active in her church. She also was college educated, which was quite important to me. And she was very, very attractive, extremely attractive. So all of those factors caused me to decide that she was the one.
My first love, your every breath that I take, your every step I make.
Someone asked me the question, how did I know that Emery was the one for me? Well, I have to give you a little background. Now, I became a believer as a teenager, and I was taught by my mom that we should also ask the Lord for whatever we wanted in life or for direction. And so I grew up in a home where my mother was a believer, my father was not. So I made a decision as a teenager that I wanted to marry somebody who knew the Lord, number one. Number two, I wanted somebody that was interested in education, someone who was intelligent and competent, and then someone who loved me and wanted a family. And so as I looked for couples and people who I could tell that represented, that was what I longed for. And so as I made it a matter of prayer, when I met Emery, I realized that some of these qualities and things that I was looking for, he possessed. And so it just made me feel or know that he was the one for me.
And I want to share all my love with you. No one else will do.
Beyond that, in terms of a wedding day memory, that day was really kind of a day that was packed with activities of putting things in place for the wedding to take place at Christ Temple.
And then when it came to our wedding 45 years ago, the two things that I remember about it is that it was very hot. We got married on a Sunday afternoon, August 17th, and it was just very coincidental that our national convention was also going on, and it was also being held here in Los Angeles. And so my husband came up with this great idea.
It was probably just kind of a blur. One of the things I do remember rather clearly is that it was a lot of people at the church. I was glad when it was over. I was very tired after the day was over.
My husband came up with this great idea, so he thought, to make an announcement at the convention that if there were those who wanted to attend, that his uncle, who owned a limousine service, would pick them up and transport them to the church. And so that's what he did, I should say. And so, but opening up like that, it brought in a lot of just curious people who wanted to just come and see. And I'm sure they heard that it was a reception, and so they were probably looking for a free meal.
I was very committed to making sure that things went as smoothly as possible. And I'll say this, if I had to do it over again, I would certainly do many things different. It would never be done during a national convention.
And so on and so forth. So when I think about our wedding day, I remember it being hot, and I also remember a lot of chattering at the wedding, because I felt like people were just coming in, you know, just to see, and so on and so forth. And so that kind of took away from the ambiance that I had in mind. The wedding didn't really last that long, but it was just, as I said, it was hot, and there was a lot of people, and there was this chattering that made me feel that it wasn't as sacred as I thought that it should be. If I had to do it over again, I definitely would not get married at a convention. It would stress the importance to my fiance think about having something more intimate with just family and close friends. However, some 45 years later, I'm grateful that the Lord saw fit to put us together, and that He has kept us together these 45 years. It's been a blessed marriage, I should say. Not perfect, but blessed. And I know it's because we both agreed that we wanted the Lord to be at the center of our marriage. And so on this, our 45th anniversary, Emery, happy anniversary, and thank God for what He has done.
And your eyes, they tell me how much you care. Oh, yes, you will always be my endless love.
Dad, congratulations on 45 years. We love you.
Congratulations. We love you.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Grandpa.
Happy anniversary. We love you so much, and we thank God for your example throughout all the years. Cheers to 45 years.
Hey, happy anniversary. Love you guys. Thank you for being such a fantastic example of what a functional relationship should be like. Hopefully I see you all soon.
Happy anniversary. May God continue to bless your marriage, and we love you very much.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad. I'm sorry that the girls couldn't participate in this video, but they are with their dad. And I hope that you enjoy your anniversary.
Happy anniversary from the Cool family. We are so happy to congratulate you on 45 years of marriage. You all are a true inspiration. We love you. Congratulations.
It's okay. They just got out of the pool, so they're a little sloppy, but I want them to come and say something to you. Come say happy anniversary to your grandpa and grandpa.
Happy anniversary. Happy anniversary.
Thank you, Emery. Thank you for Zori.
Happy 45th anniversary, Mom and Dad. Thank you so much for providing a positive role model of what a happy and healthy marriage looks like. Happy anniversary.
I know that you all have had some challenges over the years, but I never saw it. I don't think any of my siblings ever saw it. I can't remember any time that I saw my parents like yelling at each other or arguing in front of us. But I know you all had your challenges, like any married couple does. So have there been any moments where you were like on the brink of like, okay, maybe we would reconsider this marriage because it was so challenging at the time? Did you ever have your moments like that?